In the small town of Willowbrook, everyone knew each other. Life was quiet and simple, where gossip spread fast and newcomers rarely went unnoticed. So when Miss Eleanor Harper arrived as the new teacher at Willowbrook Elementary, she immediately became the subject of interest. She was a tall, refined woman with dark hair that framed her pale face and an unnervingly calm smile. The children adored her kindness and her mesmerizing stories, which often left them wide-eyed with wonder. But soon, strange things started happening. It began with little James Miller, who vanished one evening while walking home. The town was thrown into a frenzy, and search parties scoured every inch of Willowbrook, but there was no trace of the boy. Weeks passed, and whispers of strange occurrences spread like wildfire. Parents kept their children close, but they noticed how Miss Harper never seemed disturbed. She simply smiled and told them everything will be all right. Then another child went missing, Sarah Dawson, a bright girl with a shy smile. People grew wary, casting suspicious glances at strangers and locking their doors early. Rumors began to spread that a killer was lurking in Willowbrook, and paranoia crept into every home. However, Miss Harper remained untouched by the fear, continuing her lessons and reassuring the children that they were safe. One late autumn evening, while clearing the classroom, 12-year-old Tom Parker found a strange leather-bound book tucked behind Miss Harper's desk. Curious, he opened it to reveal pages filled with dark symbols and eerie sketches of the children in his class, their faces etched with looks of fear. Disturbed, Tom quietly put the book back, but couldn't shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong. That night, he told his parents about what he had found. His father, Sheriff Parker, immediately took action, deciding to investigate Miss Harper the very next morning. But when he arrived at the school, she was gone, her classroom abandoned. Her belongings were still there, her desk undisturbed, but Miss Harper had vanished as if she had never existed. The children tried to move on, but things only grew darker. Several kids reported seeing her standing in the shadows near the schoolyard at night, watching them with a twisted smile. At first, no one believed them, but then strange symbols began to appear on walls around town, symbols identical to those in the book Tom had found. One by one, the symbols grew in number, spreading through the town like a sickness. The children, frightened and confused, started to whisper that Miss Harper had come back to haunt them. Their parents, equally terrified, tried to brush it off as children's nightmares, but deep down they knew something wasn't right in Willowbrook. Years passed, but the memory of Miss Harper's eerie smile never faded. The town remained haunted by her presence, her story turning into a warning whispered to children each Halloween. It became known as the Willowbrook Curse. Some say, if you walk near the old schoolhouse late at night, you can still see her standing there in the shadows, waiting, with a chilling smile and a book filled with the names of children who vanished long ago.